Hi, it's Andy aka the Flying Yeti, and today's video is I've got the BMW back. Yay! At long last. So you may or may not be aware that I had an attempted theft on the BMW. I've done a separate video on this, so I won't bore you to death for too long, but it was the 22nd of March. I managed to step in at the last minute and kindly ask the young gentleman not to steal my bike, and he very kindly said okay then, and dropped it in the street and ran away, much to my dismay. But anyway, that was the end of that. So this is the first time I've actually had to use an insurance company. What's going on now? Got no fuel left. Look, got no fuel left again. Yeah, so this is the first time I've actually had to use an insurance company to make a claim. So before this unfortunate event, this was all like new to me. So if any of you are wondering what happens when you get your bike nicked and how good the insurance company is at paying out, how long it takes, etc, etc, then this is the curiosity video for you. So as I said a minute ago, it was the 22nd of March when the unfortunate event occurred, and the following day, done the usual thing, rang the police. They couldn't be asked to come out, got a crime reference number, rang the insurance people. They arranged for it to be picked up from my home address on the back of a van. Took it to the main dealers at BMW, which in my case is Wollaston BMW Northampton, and the process was started. Now, I got the bike back yesterday, which I think was the 28th, 29th, whatever it was. I'll go with the 28th of May. So March, April, May. So it took like 3 months. No, 2 months. Is that 2 months? March, April, May. 2 months. Get it right. So it took 2 months for me to get the bike back from the moment it got done in. And the bill was 5,500 quid. 5,500? They didn't even steal the bike. So, quick recap on what happened. They snapped the steering lock and dropped it in the street. So that was pretty much it. And as a result of them snapping the steering lock, it bent all the headstock. So it had to have a new frame. Well, apparently the frame's in a couple of bits, and the front half of the frame had to be brand new. And because it had to have that had to come from the factory in Germany, and apparently they have to stamp the thank you. So I was a bit thinking, is he going to pull out? They have to stamp all the numbers onto the frame and everything else. So apparently that caused a slight delay. But overall, 2 months, I didn't think it was too bad, really. Considering for the last 2 months it has actually been raining constantly. Hasn't stopped for 2 months here in the UK. And the day I get the bike back, lo and behold, the weather has changed and it has been nice. It is a bit chilly now, but it is what's the time? It's 20 to 9 PM and it's 13 degrees, so it's feeling a little bit chilly, but it's actually really nice to get out. It's nice to get the bike back and to be riding it. So I've had no problem with the insurance company. Everything ran smoothly. BMW would ring me on a weekly basis, getting me all excited when I see BMW ring me. Oh, BMW ringing, I'm getting the bike back. Oh, just to give you an update, we haven't really got an update since last week. So say this went on for a couple of months. They did say they'd lend me a bike if I wanted to, but I didn't take them up on the offer because it didn't stop raining. If it weren't raining, I would probably fleece their demo fleet. But as it was raining most of the 2 months, I didn't really bother. It's not like I need another bike. I've got a couple more bikes, and obviously got me van, me trusty van when it's raining to drive around in. So yes, my insurance company, in case anyone is remotely interested, is B-Moto. And apologies to B-Moto because I was with Bennett's last year and I changed to B-Moto because the inevitable happened. Bennett's last year was, they were kind of like the cheapest. They were the cheapest, and because it's Bennett's as well, you get the Bennett's rewards, and they're a good company. When, you know, everyone says they're a good company as far as insurance companies go. But the inevitable happened. The renewal dropped on the man, and it was like loads more. I can't remember the figures, but it was loads more than the first year. It almost seems like you get penalised. If you're going to be loyal to an insurance company, you get penalised for being loyal. So it pays to shop around. So anyway, I rang B-Moto. So that would have been February. And it was March when I got this attempted theft on the GS. So I was only with them a month and they've had to pay out $5.5 grand. So yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately. But luckily I've got their titanium package, so their full package, which is everything insured, all my no claims protected, which that will be interesting next February when my renewal drops on the mat. Even though I've got protected no claims, I have actually made a claim. So yeah, we'll see on February whether they fleece me. Yes, we paid $5.5 grand out on your bike, but basically we've only lent you that $5.5 grand, and we're going to claw it back over the next 3 years. So you may as well have just paid it yourself. Hopefully it won't be like that. But anyway, yes, big shout out to B-Moto for being wonderful, and to BMW Wollaston BMW Northampton for also being wonderful. The bike has come back absolutely pristine, so all is good in my world again. And on that note, I'm trying not to yawn, so it's just a quick video. Speak to you on the next one if you got to the end. I applaud you, you've done very well, because this has been a rather boring video.